Good afternoon, everybody. Dear colleagues, on behalf of the Council of the College of General Practitioners of Sri Lanka, I thank each and every one of you present here today for our sessions. I am ever grateful to our Council, the Steering Committee, and the Scientific Committee for the hard work they have put in to make this event a memorable one. My sincere appreciation to the Sri Lanka Foundation and their staff for the excellent arrangements they have made for the inauguration and the sessions proper today. I am truly grateful to all our guest speakers, chairpersons, judges, coordinators of the various segments, and all our well-wishers and friends from the pharmaceutical industry for their kind support. My sincere appreciation to our staff members, Dimuthu, Angelo, Hazan, Sithira, Upeksha, and Nimal for their ever-willing support. I would also like to thank all others who have worked behind the scene to enable the effective conduct of the sessions. Now, I have an important task to perform, and that is to share with you the details of some of the recent important initiatives that our Council can be justifiably proud of, since these have been realized due to commitment and hard work of our own members and committees of the college. The calendar project with the 14 slogans in each of the month sheets from November of each year to December of the next year is a simple but effective approach that we have developed to create awareness of the critical and valuable role that a family doctor can play to the community. This is a project that we have been successfully carrying out for the last 2 years, and I firmly believe that it will help to popularize the concept of the family doctor imperative for each family. This calendar project and this calendar promotes our college, you, and the concepts of family medicine to your patients. I am very grateful to the management of Reddy's Laboratories, especially Mr. Denzil Anthony and his team members, Rohan Veerasinghe, Nimesh, and Rasmin, for their enthusiastic support in printing this calendar. I would now like to call upon Rasmin, who is representing Reddy's Laboratories, to hand over the calendar to one of our members selected through a lottery conducted by our staff at the registration counter. And the lucky recipient of the first calendar is Dr. Raja Kulendran. Is he here? Dr. Raja Kulendran, please come to the stage. And your copies of calendar are outside at the registration desk. Please collect your copies. We in the council and the subcommittees of the college are all volunteers who are willingly spending our time, energy, and expertise for the betterment of the college, which in turn benefits our members. It's a very difficult feeling to describe, but it certainly gives all of us a great sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. However, to work on projects that will give strategic and long-term benefit requires much more than spending a few hours of your week schedule. It requires sheer commitment and an obsession with producing tangible benefits and results for the college and the community at large. Those who engage in such work programs sacrifice many hours that they could have easily put into their own practice for personal gains. I consider myself truly lucky to be associated with such individuals and committees. This is what we call learning to care for your peers and learning to care for the community. Even in modern Sri Lanka, many people die at home, and home is where the GP is. And we at the College of General Practitioners of Sri Lanka firmly believe that the general practitioner can make a useful contribution to the community by helping to care for those who need palliative care in the final stages of their life. However, general practitioners are not specialist palliative care physicians, and thus they need to develop their skills in managing patients needing palliative care. They should become an integral part of the team that manages such patients in the community. Training general practitioners in providing palliative care would have an immediate beneficial impact since they are presently involved in providing medical support to such patients in the community. Keeping this in mind, we have, in partnership with the Indian Institute of Palliative Medicine, commenced 2-day certificate courses for doctors in caring for the dying and their grieving families. 6 such courses have been conducted in Colombo, Galle, Jaffna, Kandy, Batticaloa, and Anuradhapura. The certificate courses was open to all doctors in Sri Lanka, with priority being given to GPs both from the state and private sector. Up to now, we have trained 301 doctors all over the country. It's with great pride that I share with you the news. As you all saw before, the Palliative Care Association of Lanka was launched in the month of September 2014 under the patronage, guidance, and auspices of the College of General Practitioners of Sri Lanka. Isn't it absolutely fascinating? From nothing 2 years back to carve out such a beautiful association. The credit for this undoubtedly goes to our guiding force, Dr. Suresh Kumar, who began the proceedings today, and Dr. Darrell Matthew, who leads the Palliative Care Subcommittee, and the members of this committee, especially Dr. Eugene Correa, Dr. Ruwais Hanifa, Dr. Pushpa Veerasinghe, and many others. All of them have contributed immensely to conceptualize, launch, and successfully implement this project. This project has been the first in Sri Lanka. Next, I would like all of you to view this DVD. That was fantastic, isn't it? This DVD on 12 healthy hints for the disease-free life is a digital version of the poster produced by our NCD committee under the able leadership of Dr. Kamal Fernandopulle last year. This poster was printed in all 3 languages and delivered to the doorsteps of all our members, if you may remember. The production of this DVD has been made possible due to the untiring efforts of one of our young council members, Dr. Tiwanka Munasinghe. I will tell you what my part was in this whole process. I lamented to him some time back while looking at the poster as to how wonderful it would have been if he could have a DVD format. That's it. I am very innocent after that, since I didn't play any role in the production of this DVD, and it was Dr. Tiwanka's one-man show, ably supported by Dr. Muruganandan, who did the Tamil version for him. He has also spent his own funds to produce the copies and pay those involved in this production. Thank you, Tiwanka, for taking me seriously and making this a reality for me. It's with great pride and happiness that I call upon Dr. Tiwanka Munasinghe to hand over the copy of this DVD to one of our associates, again selected through a lottery, and the lucky recipient is Dr. Erandi Edrivira. Erandi, please come over. What about Janti? Janti? I would now like to turn to a wonderful collection of rich experience and insights on the theory and practice of family medicine that has been put together in form of a book by a personality very much respected and loved by all of us. The brilliant individual is none other than Professor Leeladi A. Karunaratne, who was the founder professor of family medicine at the University of Sri Jayawardenepura. This book was launched yesterday during the inauguration ceremony and is available at a very reasonable price outside. Thank you very much, madam, for your kind gesture and so graciously donating this book to the college. That needs, I am sure, a round of applause. And lastly, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the Values Committee of the college, headed by Dr. Percy Mota, joined by Dr. Eugene Correa, who was the backbone of this project, and Dr. Jayanta Jayatissa and Dr. Bujavansa for their hard work and commitment in developing the booklet on the Code of Conduct for Teachers and Learners. This too was launched yesterday and is being made freely available to all of you, and I think it's in your conference bag. So that brings me to the end of this presentation. It's a proud moment for me personally to head this prestigious academic body at this juncture when such creative and strategic initiatives are being launched by our committed members during the precious and limited time that they have in the midst of their practice. I consider myself truly blessed and lucky to be in the company of these wonderful professionals. Thank you very much.